And we've got some breaking news coming in on the train derailment that took place near Manikpur. What we understand is that an ex-gratia of 5 lakh rupees has been declared for the relatives of the deceased. 1 lakh rupees has been announced for the grievously injured passengers, and 50,000 would be paid to those who've got minor injuries. Amir joins us with further inputs on that. Amir, the Rail Ministry, they're quick to take action and announcing ex-gratia, but what about the cause of the incident? Any more details trickling in on what was the cause behind this derailment?
Well, so far the railway authorities as well as the police has only been able to, cite some technical problems as far as this derailment and accident is concerned. But yes, hugely embarrassing for the railways on the whole, because over the last 1 year or so, there have been a number of such, in fact, dozens of such derailments and accidents that have taken place across the country, and railway somehow has not been able to give out any plausible reasons for such accidents. And 9 people have been grievously injured. 2 of them have been shifted to the district hospital in Chitrakoot. The rest of them, 7 of them, are still recuperating in the community health center there at Manikpur area in Chitrakoot, and 3 people have been killed in this accident. Well, this derailment happened at around 4:15 a.m. this morning on the platform number 2 of the Manikpur railway station in Chitrakoot, and so far 6 bogies have actually derailed and capsized, while the rest of the 7 bogies have been sent for onward journey towards Patna. The relief and rescue operations have been called over at around 7:30 a.m. this morning, and the railways have hurriedly taken care of all such victims of the railway accident. But as I said earlier, hugely embarrassing for the railway authorities on the whole, and the railways really owes an explanation as to why such accidents are happening so frequently.
Absolutely. After Piyush Goyal took over Suresh Prabhu, Amir, under whose tenure, there were massive number of derailments that took place. Perhaps this is one of the first that the new rail minister is tackling. At this point in time, as you mentioned, it's massively embarrassing for the railway ministry with the continued derailments that happen routinely on railway tracks. In this case, we understand initial reports are suggesting that this was due to a fractured track.
Well, there are all kinds of, speculations floating around as far as this derailment is concerned. But as I said earlier, technical problems, quote unquote, have been cited by the Principal Secretary Home as well as railway authorities as far as this particular derailment is concerned. But yes, obviously earlier as well, we've seen in Shamli, in Kanpur, a couple of accidents that happened over the last 1 year. They have been attributed to a fracture in the railway. So that too, pointing towards lack of maintenance as far as the railway tracks is concerned, and also perhaps negligence on part of railway authorities and officers as far as conducting their affairs is concerned. Because in the last major accident that we saw in August in Shamli, the railway authorities really seemed wanting.
All right, we seem to have lost our audio line with Amir Haq, but there, as Amir was pointing towards, massively embarrassing for the railway ministry there. They're quick to take action and quick to address the grievances of the kin of all those who've in fact been grievously injured as well as have lost their lives. They've announced an ex-gratia of 5 lakh rupees for all the kin of those who have lost their lives, as well as 1 lakh rupees has been announced for all those who grievously injured. 50,000 would be paid to those with minor injuries. The cause of the derailment has still not been ascertained, but prima facie it appears that it took place due to a fractured railway track. We've got more reactions coming in. Let's listen in.
ट्रेन नंबर 12741 वास्को दा गामा पटना एक्सप्रेस ये मानिकपुर से होती हुई छौंकी आती है इलाहाबाद डिवीज़न में, और छौंकी से मुगलसराय निकल जाती है। इसका अवपथन डिरेलमेंट हुआ है मानिकपुर में सुबह 4:18 पे प्लेटफॉर्म नंबर 2 से निकल रही थी। उस समय इसका डिरेलमेंट हो गया है और इसमें किसी की मृत्यु होने की खबर नहीं है। 7 लोगों को अस्पताल भेजा गया है अभी हमारे पास इतनी इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है इसके बारे में। इसके लिए रिलीफ के लिए इलाहाबाद से एक्सीडेंट रिलीफ मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट ट्रेन ARME कहलाती है, जो कि 5:10 पे यहाँ से निकल गई। उसमें DRM इलाहाबाद गए हैं। और सतना से ARME 4:50 पे निकल गई। ART इलाहाबाद 5:30 बजे निकल गई एक्सीडेंट रिलीफ ट्रेन। महाप्रबंधक उत्तर मध्य रेलवे वो बाय रोड वहाँ पे पहुँच रहे हैं।